Um, we have a heavyweight title fight, which is the main event, Bogdanskii versus Vial, and then we have a middleweight title fight in the co-main with Sebes Galago and Khan Takashi. So we're just gonna watch the main card. Actually, we'll go through the pre-fight show. Just go over the main card fighters. This will be a quick little preview, so you guys can see what's going on before the fights start. Um, this is a this is a big. This is honestly kind of a big card. There's a lot of top people fighting on it. So I figured if I should post another card, it should be with the top level fighters. I really hope to start posting more consistently, but it's just not always time works out. But when I have time to do it, I do it. So to start the main card, we have Koshiro Atsushi versus Ruben Fajardo. Um, Ruben Fajardo, I think, is from DGFL. He's had a like 1-2, 1-5, so he's had a rough start. But Travis Wonder just fought for the middleweight belt, and he didn't win, but he's was like a 10 fight win streak or something like that. This was, I think, at lightweight, and now he's fighting at 165, the ample weight division. Terry Perez just lost actually at the last card I had. He was the co-main, lost. He got like a 10-8 the first round, but so that's a really tough opponent. That's a lightweight. I think he's a top 15 lightweight. Nathaniel Ryan's a top 15 lightweight. That was 2.5 years ago. I'm not sure about who Sugihara is. Gabriel Abreu was a very good lightweight. Yeah, that was probably about when his peak was slipping right here. And then Cormac Peterson, very, very good. That was a tough first fight. But yeah, this prospect, he's had some just really tough fights. And he's fighting Kashiro, who I think is ranked. He's ranked number 19. Who last fight was a loss to Malik Akbar, who is a legend. But I think he retired after that fight, actually. Then he lost to Emmanuel Brizda, who is also, I mean, not also, but he's I think number 10, he might be like 8 or 10 right now in the division. And he was ranked number 11 at the time. So this guy, and he beat Borgam, Borgamio, Borgomio, I don't know. He is basically a legend. He's good. And then Erickson, I think, is actually ranked now. So like those are two nice wins, but Roger Bulgarimo was not what he used to be by any means. Those two wins aren't that big. So this will be a good fight to see if he's, should be ranked number 25, right around in there. Um, Ariel Austin versus Slavic Kral. Ariel Austin is a college prospect. He went to a Division II school. He got college straight up from the college, and Terrence Paris was another college prospect who was undefeated before. Doso, I think, was a DGFL prospect. Got through him. Cronin, he was a veteran. Beat him. Bonello, I think, another a college prospect. That was Guido Bonello. I think is also like, I think that's the only loss was to him, and he's like ranked or right outside being ranked. And then these two fights, I'm not quite sure. That guy, Tiki Taka, I think was DGFL as well. So he just went through straight prospects, just like the best up and comers, just got through them all. I think he had a couple, yeah, couple close fights. The Vanilla one was close, but that makes sense. Benella's really, really good. So the fact that he beat Benella shows this guy's probably top 15, top 10 in the world. So, and he's going to get his chance to fight a ranked fighter against Slavic Kral, who's ranked number 19. He got cut, but he won 2 fights in COC, which is basically the feeder promotion, was the champion there. Got called back up, and he gets to welcome uh, Ariel Austin to the rankings, maybe. But yeah, Corcut's good prospect. Ugaki is a brand new prospect who is really, really good. Like, you should have seen it coming after this win. I mean, I should have seen it coming. Karl Moss, tough. Like, these are all really, really good people. Like, none of these losses are bad losses by any means. Not even that one. Not that none of his losses are that. This guy was like defending champ. I think twice. Guy was like, I think ranked, or he's right outside of being ranked right now. And yeah, so he's only lost to really, really good opponents. He's 38 years old. But yeah, 7-0 for Austin, which makes sense. Then we have heavyweight fight. We got Roland Lindland versus Miguel Villatoro. And Lindland is a like basically a legend. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into his record. He's been around a while. He can do. He's been here. Villatoro, I think, is prospect. Yes, he is. His only loss is to Antonio Torres, who's another legend who's really, really good. And he lost 28 seconds. So this is going to be his first, like, Justin Valley was actually a pretty big win, too. But this is going to be kind of his first real fight to see how he is. Because Antonio Torres was a kind of step up. Chauncey Rakes. Ooh, I think Chauncey's going to win. Chauncey's undefeated. 9-0, 7-0 in the GFL. I don't think he's, like, I really don't think he's like had much problems yet. I really don't. That was a big win against like these guys are. That's a big prospect. That guy is like a solidified now. He was a prospect, but he's kind of entered into that vet stage, and he got to him minute four or round 1 minute 4. So yeah, this guy I think is really really good. And he just now got ranked, and he's fighting Dabrowski, who is another legend who's really good. uh, Army Joe, ranked number 6, who's probably fighting for the belt next, lost in the second round. Nelson Butler, former champ, lost to him. Chiba's really tough. Akina's like number 1 right now. I think Mead's ranked number 4 right now. Jayud was a legend before. Like this guy, I mean, I forgot about him being around for this long. This guy has Gouda was a like legend at the time, won by split decision. That's how he got his only belt, I think, in the GGFL. That's how I know he got the COC belt. Say, I don't really. Some of these guys, Jordan Rooks, that was a big win back in the day. This was at welterweight. He must have fought at welterweight and then moved to light heavyweight, huh? Because he's fighting at light heavyweight now. I wonder how he fought at someone that was in welterweight. I guess he must have been. I don't know. That's weird. All right. Well, anyways, that's going to be a really, really good fight. Charlie Sparrow used to be champ. That's why he's got 7-0. Say was champ like just recently. Chester Richardson, legend, like in his prime too. Split decision win. George Forehand in his absolute prime. Charlie Sparrow goes through him like nothing. So Forehand beat him once. This guy is the real deal and loses to Aaron Deal, who is probably the best in the world right now. So I think he beat Aaron Deal. Like this is such a these 5 guys are insane. That he won those 5 fights. Those are honestly insane. He basically took Townsend, kind of got him out of the top like echelon. Yeah, Charlie Sparrow's where it's at. He's ranked number 4, and Herm Osillo, ranked number 9. He beat Fred Spratt, who the other guy just beat as well. That was not too long ago. Fred Spratt's kind of slipping a little bit. Might have been his next fight with this guy. Peter Dorvag, ranked number 4. That guy was kind of like he never really solidified himself. So like that's not like to be taken. Like that guy's solidified number 4, like legit. He might not have been. Melvin Diaz is really really good. So like that's not even that bad of a loss. So this could be a might be a tough fight for Dazio, but at the same time he did get through Dorvak, a rising guy in a minute and 20. It did get through at Fred Spratt in the first round as well, so that's no joke. That'll be an awesome fight. This one, Jeffrey Reichester or Reichsteiner. Why I say Reichsteiner. He was there you go. Record speaks for itself. How many times did he defend it? 11-time defending. He went to go fight Bogdanskii, who was the main event, who was a heavyweight champ, trying to get 2 belts, lost. Then he comes back to his old weight class, then loses to Cyril Marson, who he beat in the second round of the fight before. So it was a 5-round fight. I think Marson was tied. I think it was like 2-2 going in the last round. It wasn't like he was losing. But now he's going to fight at Herds, who I think it was like last loss was to Marcin. No, okay, fight before Aguiar was to Marcin. He beat Bernaz by split decision. I mean, this is Reichsteiner should win, no doubt. He should 100% win. This is the fight I'm probably most looking forward to because Ann Penn is. I don't know if he's undefeated. I know he's undefeated in a DGFL, but he won the college nationals in the first year that that I ran the college national tournament, and he beat Benicio Elize, who was a reality TV. He was the winner of that, and then he beat Calvin Long, who used to be a lightweight top 10, and he moved down to featherweight, and then he beat him in the second round by knee bar, and now he's moving his way up to fighting Ben York, who is a legend, ranked number 6. Like, this is Ben York. This is who Ben York is. I don't know if I've showed him before, but this guy used to be the GOAT. And, of course, you see now he's took some losses. I mean, these are all very, very, very good people. I mean, Cronin, Tavares, who just lost to Cronin, Pinto, very, very good. So, I mean, yeah, this will be a good fight because he's coming down a little bit, and then we're going to see how high Ann's ceiling really is. Because let me get that off. Oops. If Ann can win, then that really just going to solidify where he's at, and then we have the middleweight the co-main event, the middleweight title fight, middleweight championship, I guess I should say. Sebastian Gallego, who is, I think DGFL was one of those just stud prospects that has just turned out to be a monster. So, okay, these are all of his fights right here. He's had 20 fights. Started in just a crappy promotion. I signed him to the DGFL, lost the first fight to Dustin Peak. First fight. Becomes defending middleweight champ there. Loses to Samu Ugaki, who is, by split decision, like I said, who is just an up-and-coming pro. That guy is really, really good. He's beat a lot of people. He's just gotten caught in a couple of fights, I think. Some reason why he's not in the top 10. That guy is legit as it gets. Then goes through. These are okay wins. That's it and win. That's a pretty good win. And that's a good win. At the time, that was definitely probably a good win. That's a good win. That was a really good win. And then on that winning streak. I mean, at the time that Rector, it was a title challenger. So Rector's kind of fallen a little bit. So now I know that he's not there, but that was a big win at the time. Like I said, it got him the title shot. He beats, and Tunin was also DGFL, who was not that great of a champ. Clearly, I think this was his first defense. He won just off of he basically got beat up for a round and a half, threw one punch, knocked the guy out, and that's how he became champ. Then he beats Rasmus Wadnowski, who is a BJJ, just not a legend, but he's going to be a legend when it's all said and done. He is just unbelievable on the ground, puts him out. Has a 4-round fight with Renato Pinedo. That was a really, really good fight. Pinedo is ranked number 13 now, kind of fallen after this fight. Then he beat Elvin Gruel, who is, that was not that impressive a win. Clearly won in 2 minutes 30 seconds, did what he's supposed to do. And then Travis Wonder, the guy earlier that I was talking about, the lightweight, the first guy, he beat Travis Wonder, even though he's 1-5 in the DGFL, or in the GFL, excuse me. In the GFL, he's 1-5, but he lost to Travis Wonder, and of course Wonder was on the 10-fight win streak, and then lost his bell fight. So he really has had he hasn't had to fight Tom Henderson yet, who's almost a gatekeeper. Wesley Trigg, there's some dudes he hasn't fought yet, but this right here probably is going to be his toughest test yet. Travis Wonder is a wrestler. He's not much of a striker. Most of his wins are all by decision. I think he's got a couple maybe finishes, but most of his wins are decision. Pinedo was looking like he was going to be really good. So, I'm really intrigued for this fight because I think Takashi, 13-2, 6-0. Edward Guest is I think ranked number 10 or 12 right now in the middleweights. He beat Ugaki, that one really, really good guy I was talking about that's beat everybody. He beat him by body kick. Then he beat Panito, who this is probably his loss after. And then he beat Antuhin too. with a minute. Oh, I remember that was a tournament. It was a 4-man tournament. Basically, I think it was the middleweight challenger tournament. If you'll see, certified contender. So yeah, there's a contender fight, and yes, so that's how he got here. That was a big win right there. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I don't know about that one. Split decision. Fair enough. Yano, that was a big win. So there's going to be an amazing fight as well. Okay, I cannot wait for these fights, bro. And then in the main event, we got Ivingi Bogdanskii, who's this is basically the baddest man on the planet. This is the baddest man on the planet. I don't know why he's ranked 99 pound for pound. This guy, heavyweight, gone through them all. This basically started his what's it called his relap. He's lapping the division again, but Vial is new blood for him, I believe. I mean, yeah, I would say it'd be the second fight. Yeah, it'd be number two. This is one. Dylan Vial, I think I posted his other fight where he lost to Dushman. He did, but then he's had two fights since. Beat the number third ranked guy who was an up and comer. And you know what? I was like, Bogdanskii, I want to keep him active, and this will just be a tough test for him to get through. So I don't expect Vial to win. Really, I don't. Like Dushman has lost him twice. Dushman is by far the second best in the division, and I mean, Vial did good in that fight. Oh, I remember. Oh, that was the co-main for the McMacken fight. Yeah, you can go. You guys can go watch that fight. I mean, I don't. I think Vial did good. Now that I think about it, I posted. I was like, wait, did he actually do good? Because I think he did. Because like I don't know why I'm thinking that then, but I know the last two fights were big wins. Noda was a former champ, and then Reed was try. If he won this fight against Vial, he would have fought for the belt. So I was like, deciding no. If he beat or since he beat Reed, might as well just give him the fight anyways because he needs to get champ needs to get some more fights in. So yeah, let's get into it. This is a massive card, massive card. So this is 436 of the numbers. This is not including the fight nights. I've hit like 300 number, like I think maybe like 315. I don't remember exactly. It's in the 300. So I've probably had over 900 fight cards. I'm probably getting close to 1,000. I've had the WGFL, which is the women GFL. I've had what else? I do unranked fights. I've done unranked fight. Oh yeah, it's definitely hit 1,000. I've had 1,000. All right, so let's open the card with this a big. It's big because of Fajardo, who's as good as I think he could be based off his losses and the way he's lost. It's not like he's been like starched early. I think he could. I think he could be good. And he's 8-5, so like he's young in his career. Atushi, landing the first punch. So right now they're just kind of standing there, swinging. Yeah, Atushi's landing on a higher clip. Seems like, say these guys just okay. Start to throw a little more. Fajardo lands with a high kick. Atushi eats it. Counter the high kick with the cross there. So Atushi's looking more like the better striker. Nothing crazy is also going on. It's not like they're just crazy swinging. So Fajardo hit a body kick. Say probably, in my opinion, Tushi won the round. Fajardo landed some though, just not at the amount that Tushi did, or at sushi, at sushi. I don't know. So it's been a competitive fight. Say Farrell Bobs weaves past two punches. Both swinging. Say I'm trying to get a read on him, but he's gonna have to read a little more. Gucci goes with the leg kick. Very nice. It's weird to chop now, but you know, whatever, whatever works. Kushi with the hook. Say Farrell eats it. Another one. Misses with the hook, but lands it. Say Farrell, you need to whatever they telling you, you need to start listening or make it up, bro. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. Sushi's looking better. Yep, Sushi took that round two. Or at Sushi. So, I mean, if Fajardo doesn't get this, he might get another fight. And then if he loses, I mean, he's gonna fight a prospect or someone like not ranked. And if he's fought unranked people, but they're not to be ranked people. And he's okay. Well, he regains, ducks under the kick. Fajardo got rocked though. Trying to relieve stress. He's this, so he'll probably get another fight, or I might send him to PT, which is the Dana White Contender Series. Which if he wins his one fight, then he gets sent back up. But there's not like scrubs in that promotion by any means. But say, yeah, this is Tushi has gets his leg checked though. But I was like, this kind of his fight. Farrell's still in it. Still seems to be mentally or his head cleared. Still offering good defense, good fighting. Well, I can understand how it slows down a little bit. And Tushi's down or forward, still throwing stuff. Nice kick, but Tushi still kicking strong. Tushi hits the leg kick. And Tushi misses. That was a little better on Ferraro, but no doubt. Tushi still won that. But it was a little better even after he got dropped, basically. Wow. Okay, I mean, it was a competitive fight. I understand. That was a competitive fight. Huh. I didn't. I'm kind of glad the game did that in a way because like I think Koshiro won. No, I'm glad he won because he won. But I can understand how someone could think maybe round three or two went to what's it called? How am I literally just Fajardo? Jeez, I can understand that round one. I don't think he won, but I mean I don't think you give him round three because he got dropped. But he looked good. Like, he looked better. So I don't know. Yeah, no doubt about it that Austin is a heavy favorite. This fight could be over early, but probably not because I don't think Austin does much in the way of submissions. Isn't it? Like I said, this is really Austin's first test. Oh, lands some nice punches. Oh, gets a counter. Counter hook knocks him down, knocks Carl down. Austin pounces on him, rocking him. Austin tries to get him to Kimura. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work out. Carl defends it. Austin defends. Time to move. Then Carl defends the submission. Austin going for the Kimura. But Carl's just not letting it happen. I don't think he will. I don't think he's gonna get the submission, but I think he's going to. Oh, he's going for mount now. Carl starts the scramble. Austin takes his back though. Got the hooks in. Yep. Got both hooks in. Goes for a rear naked choke. That's all she wrote. Ariel Austin, nice win. All right, yep, he's legit. He's legit. He's legit. Let's see what he said. I didn't even see what the other person said. Or Ed Shuri. I was so surprised by a split decision. He probably was talking about how he was surprised too. But giving thanks. Thanks Team America Cage Fighter sponsors. He wants to fight Jonathan Matravers. You're not fighting Jonathan Matravers. You would probably give him the worst beating of his career. Yeah, it was a terrible call. So we got Limlin versus Miguel Villatoro. And I think I don't know. This is gonna be a good fight. I can't tell you. I think it should be a pick 'em, but I can understand how Roland's the slight favorite. So but they're swinging though. First 10 seconds, they both came out swinging. Villatoro, Villatoro on the aggression. Villatoro being the more aggressive, being the aggressor. So he lands in right hand and a hook. Trying to throws off a counter jab. Hmm. So maybe Lindland's gonna get just worn down after a while, but I can see how this one goes all the way. I mean, Villatoro's landing some big shots. See, I can understand this could go. Oh, he's about to get submitted. Yep. Lindland gets a takedown. It's like Villatoro's landing some big shots, but Lindland just walking through it like it's nothing. The old man says, "I'm gonna do what I do." Villatoro should have won that round though. He does what he does, man. He does what he does. Takes big shots, land big takedowns. I don't know how much longer Lindland can take it, but I don't know how much longer Villatoro can take the output. Might be getting tired. So now they're just not throwing. Lindland shoots, gets a takedown, gets side control as well. He tries to go to mount. Villatoro rolled over. Gave up his back though. Uh-oh. Lindland gets both hooks in while he's got his back. Gets some punches. Doesn't get anything in. But he goes for the choke, rear naked, and Villatoro has to tap. Yep, that makes sense. Lindland, the jiu-jitsu showed up. The jiu-jitsu showed up against the mixed martial arts. There we go. Good stuff, Lindland. Good stuff. That was a big call out, Howard Harzbusk. He's ranked like number 4 or something like that. He might be ranked like number 22, but he's like 8-0 or something. He's undefeated. He's undefeated prospect. This is another big fight I'm looking forward to. Chauncey Race versus Stanislav Dabrowski. We have 2 strikers going at it right here. This is going to be awesome. So Rakes has some power. Dabrowski, I think, this might be more technical. But Rakes is not technical. He is not technical. He just goes for the spinning back kick, and then he goes for the takedown. Has a leg, pushes Dabrowski up, gets the cage. Now he goes for a suplex on Dabrowski, gets it. Dabrowski pulls guard. I think, yeah. It would seem like Rakes just dictating what he's. I'm telling you, it seems like he's had no problems in any of his fights. And he's just going through Dabrowski like he's nothing. I mean, he didn't get the takedown right off the bat, but he's been the aggressor the entire time. Been throwing, got it. Okay, Dabrowski throws out something though. Rakes just trying to get the ground and pound. Not really doing nothing though. So Dabrowski's swinging from the bottom, but he ain't hitting. And ref makes him stand up though, makes sense. Now Dabrowski looks. He gets Rakes with a straight right. So Rakes won that round, but so yeah, Dabrowski's gonna come out way more aggressive. He didn't get to do anything that last round. So, yep. I know he ain't going out like that. So he's got 16 years on him. Come on now, use that. Dabrowski missed with the high kick, but use that experience. Rakes hits a couple. He tries to swing with that hook. Rakes goes for takedown. He gets a takedown now. No problem. So I figure he's just going to try to just wrestle him, just stay on top. That's what he's doing. Dabrowski's trying to swing, trying to get him to trying to generate something. He's trying to get up what he should do instead of just seating position and start punching, because definitely don't look good to be on your back when you're just missing punches. But anyways, you're the 38 fight vet. You should know what you're doing. That'll be his 39th fight for the 39-year-old. But it seems like he's being outsmarted right now. And Rake's one that took that round as well. So if that continues, Rake's going to win by decision, but Dabrowski's going to have to go hard. And if he gets to the ground, he's going to have to try to get up. I mean, he tried to move around a little bit, but he also tried to punch too much. And when you concede a position like that, you're just done. Dabrowski comes with a strike. Rakes it's See, I mean, I know Rakes can strike, but I bet Dabrowski definitely is a better striker. I mean, he's definitely more technical, so this makes so much sense. Like, Rakes is probably very, very smart. Kind of using the strike to set up his grappling or his wrestling, the takedowns. So Dabrowski's landed some big shots, or some nice shots. I don't know about big, but they've been nice shots. And this is the head kick. Like, if that head kick lands on Rakes, it might be night-night. Dude, I'm serious. It could, like, I know Dabrowski's got a lethal kick. He's got lethal kicks. He's a kung fu guy. I mean, look, that's what it says. I know he's got kicks. Dabrowski defends that takedown, though. Rakes decides to just drive him up against the cage in the clinch, goes for the suplex, and he gets the suplex. Dabrowski's in half guard, and he's just going to basically, Dabrowski works for separation. There you go. Rakes is, yeah. I mean, you got it. He's even doing that, but, you know, you got to actually do it. You got to get it done. And now Rakes got his back, but I don't think he's going to do much with it. Oh, Rakes goes for the choke. And Dabrowski didn't let it go under, and that is the fight. 30-27, Chauncey Rakes. 30-26, that's fair enough. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. He wasn't 30-20. It wasn't a 10-8, but whatever. It's fine. Jabari Muller, that is a big call out. That is a top prospect. Big call out. Aha, here we go. We got the former champ versus the new prospect. I think this could be. Say Decio has been finishing dudes lightning fast. So I feel like this could be out round one. I feel like Sparrow might be that much farther ahead of him, or he's got that kind of power that Hermosillo does. But Hermosillo misses with the head kick. They're coming out swinging. See Hermosillo coming out with the kicks, and with the punch. Hermosillo's fighting against a champ, basically. Like, this is kind of step up. Like, if Hermosillo wins this, like, there's no doubt he is right up in there, top five. Like, he is. This is the jizz. I mean, Sparrow's thinking number 4. The fight after this, I think, is Steiner. That's going to be a good fight, and you know, Hermosillo's looking really good. Oh, and then he gets the head kick on Sparrow. Oh my goodness. Hermosillo. No, it's over. Hermosillo. That is crazy. Wow, I can't believe I scheduled that fight, and I can't believe that's what happened. That's a huge point of that man's career. Charlie Sparrow. That is very tough for your career. Wow. That was awesome. That is okay. The head kick slumped him. Got him down, knocked him. He took over. Now, I think Rich Steiner's going to win here by knockout. I think this time Champ's got some proves on a 2-fight losing streak after defending his belt 11 times. Like, he's got to come out. Hurts is old too, but this is his last chance really to make that push for the belt, because if he didn't get, it would have probably been this fight or a couple more fights to get some up and coming killers. Because like now it's starting to work out that there's a lot of prospects coming up, so a lot of these guys need to. It's kind of like almost like the UFC in real life. Like, there's a lot of rising prospects right now, and all these old guys basically have to hold their own. Steiner gets the takedown, gets side control, gets mount. Yeah, he gives up his back. Okay, I thought he was going to get him out, honestly. He goes for the choke. Rear naked choke. Hurst is not allowed to be applied. Tries to get a roll, but it doesn't work. Rear Steiner's got good enough control. But yeah, there's a lot of people rising. So a lot of these people, or a lot of the people that have been around, they got to solidify themselves. So it's like the rankings are working out great because there's okay. Rear Steiner gets the what's it called, submission. Rear naked choke. Wow, that was. Yep, I was talking over that because I really wasn't. I kind of figured that how that fight was going to go, but so once he got to the ground, it was over. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Anpan, the 2040 featherweight college national champion, fighting against basically the old featherweight goat. So I can't say he's the goat, but at one point in time, he was viewed that way. The superstar legend Ben York. I think Anpan probably is going to win the first round. That's my bold prediction. Say York lands first, though. Say Penn cannot be afraid. Oh, Penn lands a cross, and then right hand knocked him. Oh my gosh. What? So now that he's beat number 6 ranked Ben York, he went 2 rounds with Calvin Long, and then had Minnie Hart is really, really good. That's who he beat in the finals. Red Trig is really, really good too. Like, this guy's legit. Like, yep. He'll probably fight against someone ranked number 2, 3, right around there, and he's gonna get a title fight. And Penn will probably be fighting for the title very soon. What a big win! What a big statement! I think it was just a right cross. It was a confidence that he can knock out anyone. It's connected to the Alabama Performance Training Facility. Jeez. We got the middleweight title fight. Sebas Gallego. It's clear for turn to start. Oops. Against versus Kantakashi. This, this fight has the chance to go a long time. I don't think the main event's gonna last long, but we're gonna find out. I feel like that Bogdanskii fight's kind of like the Korean Zombies. Like, there's just really no one else. And I wanted to give Bogdanskii a fight, and Vial's ranked number 2. Oh, Gallego gets punched to the body, dropped him. Gallego was trying to punch when he dropped him, but didn't get to anything. Just a punch to the body. Gallego's got insane power. He does, but he's getting blocked on when he's trying to do them vertical punches, as McGregor would say. That's not good for Takashi. I should say Khan, but Takashi tries to transition. Yago doesn't allow it. Ref makes him stand up. So this is probably not going to go for Takashi. Takashi hits it. Landed a high kick though. Gallego takes it, eats it. Oh no! And then Takashi gets hit with the right hand and then a head kick. But this saved by the bell. Bruh. And it's like 2 strikes. One of them was a nice head kick, but it didn't matter. He gets hit with the head kick, but it knocks him out. So the power behind Gallego is insane. Takashi doesn't, I guess, just doesn't have it. Say Takashi, you would expect to be like kind of, yeah, the 5 punch combination knocks out Gallego. Like, Gallego, basically a prospect that's like 2 fights away. But I thought he was levels above maybe the other competition, so I brought him up fast. Now I think maybe he could have benefited from another fight, maybe to learn some more. But I think he just learned how to survive, but then he didn't survive. Like, he landed, he said he lasted good for a round, but yeah, Gallego might be really, really legit. He did eat a kick, but there was nothing. There was nothing to him. And then here we go. I don't even think this guy's had much problems ever, Bogdanskii. So He's only minus 150 favorite though. I mean, that's kind of surprised. Now Vial's not like I say, I'm not like Vial's really really good. But I don't think he's gonna have enough to offer from Bogdanskii. Ooh, Vial checks low kick. Now I think Bogdanski's got is a kind of wrestle. I think went leg kick. So I think Vial might be the better striker, but Dushman's a good striker too. But and Bogdanskii just struck with him, no problem. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bogdanskii ends up going to the ground at some point. So Vial, throwing, lands a little bit. So he's definitely proven he should be there. Did not mess up by putting him in here. I am counting over that betting line. I'm like Bogdanski's beat the guy that beat Vial 3 fights ago, like in the second round or something, and Bogdanskii beat him twice. I think handily the first time. So I don't know. Maybe they just think I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What? I mean, Vial's looking good though. Bogdanskii countered that head kick with the hook. That could have been over if Vial lands that. I'm saying Vial, he looked like he should be there. But I just this is Bogdanski's. He's the. I mean, he beat the small megaweight champ, who was like the 320-pound guy. He came down to beat him. So I mean, this guy is the baddest man in the world. The baddest man in the world. So I'm liking how they're throwing. These guys are coming at it. Oh, oof, knockout Bogdanskii. Wait, was that just a? I think it said straight, or was it a hook? Jab and then a straight right. Left jab, straight right. Knocked out with Vial. That's all she wrote, fellas and ladies. That's his ninth title defense. Yeah, that's about how I expected that to go. Look, celebrates having defended it. Camera loves him. Blah blah. Wow, It was a good fight card. I'm not complaining about that at all. Figured out. Figured out. Fajardo, he's not quite there. Probably, he'll get a split decision. He looked good. Austin, legitimate. Ariel Austin, for sure, middleweight prospect. Roland Moon does thing. Rakes, for sure, light heavyweight prospect. To seal himself close. He's a contender. That's a legitimate contender right there. Just that one head kick, boom, on him. White on rice, baby. Night night. And then Ray Steiner did his thing, and Penn beat the number 6 in the world. He's going to be fighting a guy ranked number 5. He is one fight away from the title as well, and that's Stephen Cronin's weight class. So Stephen Cronin's going to have another body bag to beat up on. So, yes, this card honestly. Let's see if I. Yeah, nothing. Okay, nothing. I don't really know these guys off the top of my head. Yes, great card. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.